What's going on, guys? Prosing Talk here, back again with another Wrestlemania review, and I'm here to review Wrestlemania 22. I thought Wrestlemania 22 wasn't a bad show. There's some things I liked about it, like the Shawn Michaels, Vince McMahon match. I really enjoyed that. The Money in the Bank ladder match I really liked. So anyway, we get to the first match of the night. It's Big Show and Kane defending the WWE World Tag Team titles against Carlito and Chris Masters. I thought that this was an alright opener for WrestleMania. It was short and it was what it needed. And Big Show and Kane get the win. Then you have the main event ladder match. You have RVD, Bobby Lashley, Finlay, Matt Hardy, Ric Flair, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin does a great spot here in this match. Then you have, Ric Flair. He was selling an injury, and then he comes in and tries to get money back briefcase, but obviously doesn't prevail. Then at the end, RVD is a frog splash on, I think it was like Matt Hardy. Then gets back at the ladder, and he wins Money in the Bank. This was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. Good to opening matches to open up WrestleMania. Then you have JBL versus Chris Benoit for the WWE US title. Benoit was the champion. Bradshaw obviously was challenger. This was another solid match. I like this one as well. You have both guys going at it. JBL wins and is your new US champion. I just thought we had right there 3 good matches for WrestleMania. You had Big Show and Kane. The tag match was really good. Tag match was a good opener, and then you had the really good Money in the Bank ladder match, which was really good. I thought that was good. And then you had this solid match as well, JBL and Benoit. And then we get to one of my favorite matches of the night as well, which was Edge versus Mick Foley in a hardcore match. Now, this was like deja vu for Mick Foley because ironically he put Triple H over at the Hell in a Cell match, and now that Edge, after he won his first Money in the Bank last year at WrestleMania, and he won the championship, and then obviously he lost it. I think a few months before WrestleMania, and then obviously he challenged Mick Foley to a match, and obviously this was Mick's way of putting over Edge and establishing him as the top star, and he did that superbly well. I think he played his role very well. He sold for Edge. We had Joey Styles here just because it was like a hardcore match. We needed him there. This match had like thumbtacks. You had Foley. Have some barbed wire with some like a cloth or whatever it was, and then you had obviously the famous table spot, which was the end of the match. But these two guys kicked ass, and I really enjoyed this match. And I know in today's WWE you cannot really do a hardcore match because it's PG, and you cannot really do that much. Yes, you can do a hardcore match, but you cannot do like the table spots or the barbed wire in the mouth kind of thing. You cannot do that. But this match was a really good way to solidify Edge, and it really showed that Edge can go at this level. I know that he was champion, but it really solidified his place as a main event guy, that he could actually go against Mick Foley. And Mick Foley did a great job here of putting over Edge and establishing him here for WrestleMania. And obviously he would go on to face Undertaker at WrestleMania 24 and many more titles and stuff like that, and become a legend. So credit there to Mick Foley and Edge for having a great match. I thought this was a really good match, and yeah, both guys kicked ass. And Joey Styles like, "Oh my God!" Just awesome. And then we had the Boogeyman versus Booker T in a handicap match, or Booker T and Sharmell. This was a whatever match. Boogeyman gets the win. He kisses Sharmell when he has the worms in her mouth, then she freaks out. Then he gets the win over Booker T. So it was a whatever match. Then we get Mickie James versus Trish Stratus. And the match that he's famous for is Mickie James and the V sign. Yes, the V sign when she did I'm not going to do it on camera, but she did the V sign. She grabs her by the pussy, and then she licks her fingers. Yes. And then I like the storyline behind this though. Like, you had Mickie James coming in, and obviously she was playing this super fan role as like she was obsessed, like she had this lesbian obsession with Trish Stratus. Like, I love you, Trish, you're like my idol and stuff, and I've been waiting so long to meet you and stuff. And then she gets so like clingy and attached, and then Trish's like, fuck it, and she kicks her in the face and stuff, and then she gets Lita to basically, not, I'm thinking, no, that was the year before, sorry. Um, yeah, so she gets, and then she gets this match here, the women's title match at WrestleMania. They had a good match here at WrestleMania. It was quite short. I wish they went on for a bit longer because I enjoyed that match. I really enjoyed the match they had. Mickie James wins, and she's the new women's champion. Like I said, this was a good match, and I really enjoyed it. Then we get to the casket match, which was Undertaker versus Mark Henry. It wasn't the best match out there, so whatever. Undertaker gets the win. Then we get to the no holds barred match, Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon. And now this was the time when obviously before DX was formed, a few months I think after that came back, and they had the whole McMahon versus DX, and then they had DX versus the Spirit Squad, and just great stuff in Summer '06. But yeah, this whole story came where Vince was basically taking the piss out of Shawn's religion and stuff, say about him worshiping God, and then he would have a match. It would be Shawn Michaels versus it would be Vince McMahon versus God in a match. Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince and Shane. Just the crazy stuff Vince McMahon does, like, wow. But this match had it all. Like, you had Shane come in, and this was around the time when Vince had the Kiss My Ass Club, and he tried to basically have Shawn kiss his ass, and so he basically shoves Shane's face into Vince, and then Vince like, oh yeah, he's got my face. I've got Shawn Michaels' face in my ass, and then he goes on, oh shit, that's Shane. He had Shane's face in his ass. I enjoyed that spot. Then you had Vince got busted open, and then he just fucking awesome. Anytime Vince had a match, I think in general, like, he sold the fucking shit out of it, and he knew how to make a star, how to make somebody look good in a match. And this match was no exception here, because look at the Hogan match I talked about at 19, and then you look at this match here at 22, and then he's still making people look great in matches. Yes, Vince is not the technical wrestler. He's never going to be that, but he's going to actually make you a star in that ring with his selling and his timing and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a good match. Shawn Michaels then handcuffs up Shane McMahon to the rope, and then after that, he hits Vince with a trash can, and he puts it over his head, puts him onto a table, and then he does a elbow for the win. And then he tries to stretch him off, and he's like, no, I'm not finished with Vince yet. I'm going to cover him once so he gets the win. Then after that, Vince comes out, and he's like, he leaves the ring like that. He's like, fuck you, fans. Then after that, we get the Triple Threat World Heavyweight Championship match. It's Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and Kurt Angle. This was a good Triple Threat match. I actually really enjoyed this one as well. This was another good match. Obviously, Rey was winning the world title, and this was the time when he was pushing Rey after, obviously, fortunately, Eddie passed and stuff like that. And obviously, Randy Orton made the comment of, Eddie's not in heaven, he's down there in hell. He made that comment, and he got himself inserted into the match and stuff like that. But yeah, this was a good match. I thought all three guys had great chemistry together. They clicked very well. Rey gets the win, and he wins his first world title. And obviously, he didn't have the best defense as a world champion. Like, his first world title reign wasn't really good. It was kind of like the Benoit reign. They liked the chase of the whole Benoit thing. So when he would chase for the title, but after that he had a really boring world title reign, and the thing with Rey was the same. Like, he had the chase for the world title, and then after that it was kind of like a boring title reign. Then we would have a Playboy pillow fight, which is Tori Wilson, a new WWE Hall of Famer, by the way, and versus Candice Michelle. It was a fun match. It was just kind of like a cool down match and stuff, but it was a fun match. Something you probably won't see in today's WWE, but I wish they would bring it back just for shits and giggles and stuff. But yeah. Then we get to the main event. John Cena defends the WWE Champion against Triple H. And we get a cameo from CM Punk. Yes, a young CM Punk from Developmental comes out and he's a gangster for John Cena's entrance. Which was pretty interesting. So yeah. Overall, I thought Triple H and John Cena had good matches in my opinion. I thought that, anytime that they would face off, they had good matches. They weren't like 5-star matches, but they was good matches and I enjoyed them. Cena wins by making Triple H tap out. Like I said, I thought they always had good matches when they face each other and stuff like that. So overall, guys, what do you guys think of my WrestleMania? What do you guys think of WrestleMania 22? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, overall, I'll say WrestleMania. If you want to watch WrestleMania 22 again, I would say that you definitely got to watch the Shawn Michaels Vince match. I would say you check out the main event ladder match. The Triple H John Cena match, check that one out, and probably check out the Triple Threat match. That was good as well. So overall, what do you guys think of the show? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.